ages, doesn't it?
It does feel, it does
Feels a
feel it.
long time.
Yeah. I
Hmm?
tell you, I tell you what, bro. You look fresher. You look 10 years younger. What happened?
I think it was the heat in Vegas. It was in the 90s. It was great, really.
Wow.
Sometimes a bit too hot, but plenty of respite and stuff. But yeah, great place to go. Great place.
Yeah, you look so much younger, man. I'm like, who's this? I thought it was your younger brother. I'm like, where's bro?
All right, Cuz. What do you want? Come on, all this complimentary stuff. What do you want? You're going to ask me for something in a minute, aren't you? No, I appreciate your comments. I do.
Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, do you want to do the opening remarks, please?
Yep, yeah, we'll do. Well, it's been a week or two since I was last on the podcast, so great to be back. And I hope we do okay today. One or two interesting things I hope to talk about on this St. George's Day, which we have to put at the head of our podcast. So anyway, I'm Trevor Gear, and I call him Cuz.
And I'm Emmy Hikins, and I call him Bruv.
Good, true,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So I've got my mate all the way from Birmingham.
All right,
Um,
that's
yeah,
good.
Jerome. Jerome's here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi,
Jerome.
Jerome.
Hi, Jerome. If you can hear us, I think it's mute. It's on mute, isn't it?
Can't hear him, certainly.
Hi,
Hi
Jerome.
guys. Hi
Ah,
guys.
is it?
Hi, Jerome.
Is it?
Hi.
Is it? Is it? Yeah. Right. So, what are we talking about today, bro? Up to
Well,
you.
as I said, really, the first thing is to say St. George's Day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Which
Yeah.
often sort of it gets kind of lost, doesn't it, these days? Maybe for I don't know the last 10, 20 years, it almost feels like our leaders of any ideology discourage us from feeling proud as English people.
Mm,
But yeah, I'm here to say that I'm a proud Englishman. I hope you and Jerome are too.
yeah.
We've got a lot to be proud of without sort of going into it all, but there is a good heritage for England and, of course, Britain, which, as I say, maybe we're not always encouraged to think too much about. So, yes, I'm proud of our past. Of course, as
Mm,
with any country, there's hiccups along the way. No one gets it all right. Every country has a checkered past as well as a good past, but we are pretty good. I think we're a tolerant nation. We've got a lot to be proud of. We gave the world lots of things,
mm,
all sorts of things, including, for example, many sports like
yeah.
soccer, like football, and various other things, including, we are told, democracy itself, which is
Yeah.
quite something to say we helped the world with. And maybe a particularly good invention that we can be proud of is the jet engine by an Englishman called Sir Frank Whittle. And yeah, in the 50s, 60s, he came up with this incredible invention
Yeah.
that really revolutionized air travel, which was beginning to really find its feet after the Second World War. Propeller planes, and you still see some propeller planes on short journeys and things. But the jet engine really revolutionized things, which more than halved travel times and made the world much smaller for people to visit. So yeah, the jet engine is something we as English people should be very proud of. And also, if I'm engine is something we as English people should be very proud of. And also, if I may say, it's the perfect link with what we're going to talk about today, the aeroplane. So I know you appreciate, Cuz, that such segues, such links don't just happen. Lots of hours of work go into that. So yes, you should
Absolutely.
acknowledge, I'm sure, that there's a perfect link I've created there into our
Yeah.
main subject. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's St George's Day. Any comments from you, sir, or Jerome?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I should start first. So, um, now there's a lot of things that's clouded, celebration of national days and all that. There's a lot of one-sided arguments that's probably, made it uh, not so deserving of the attention it should get. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I am proud to be an Englishman. I am, I do love England. I do, I am proud of what we've achieved as Englishmen. So yeah. Um, Now,
Good.
St. George's Day, I don't really know much about it, to be honest, because the only reason is because it's sort of there's a blur line between St. George's Day and politics, and that's why I just kind of want to stay clear of it, not because I disrespect it. I obviously embrace it. It's just the political element of it is something that causes division, don't it? And that's just my opinion. Other people have their differing opinion. We are entitled to it, aren't we? Yeah. So I'll see if Jerome has anything to say about that.
Okay. Personally, I'm not English, but I've
All
been
right.
in the country since 2005, and I've gotten to love the English culture and everything about England. Yeah, and yes, a couple of times I've been further north, and I've seen people celebrate St. George's Day, and it's something of an heritage which I believe every Englishman should be proud of, and I'm happy for them. I think that's all I've got to say for now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean
So
that's good. Nice to hear that, Jerome, that you like the English culture and stuff. And that's excellent. You've been here since 2005, so you know well enough what this country is all about. Just to pick up, Cuz, on your comments about St George,
yeah.
he wasn't an English.